Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride, and I hope you guys are doing great. It has been a crazy week. The past couple of days have been nuts. If you are a Meghan Markle fan, like I am, and like you are, of course, it has been a whirlwind. Oh my gosh, it's been crazy. So, all I gotta say, if you haven't been on this channel since the new year, happy new year, all that good stuff, sure. But guys, we all know what we're here for. It's all about Meghan. It's all about Meghan and that Netflix show that we are all looking forward to, and it is just nuts, guys. And the funny thing about it is, guys, it seems like if the haters are looking forward to this even more than we, her fans, are, which is nuts to me. It's nuts to me. Like, guys, I was actually Googling. I Googled Meghan's name. I just put her name in there. Guys, the amount of stories that we're seeing here is going on and on. It's like, the first thing I see is critics are slamming Meghan Markle's new Netflix series. But do they dislike the show or her? The funny thing about it is, the show hasn't been on yet. That's the first part. And the second part is, none of these people know Meghan. So how are you disliking a woman who you've barely heard speak? You've barely heard her speak. You know nothing about her, but you dislike her? Doesn't make any sense. And then, next thing I'm seeing here now is that Meghan McCain again. Oh my God. Meghan McCain seems to just slither out every time that she sees Meghan's name somewhere. It's like she's trying to, I don't know, it's like she's trying to be associated with Meghan or something. I don't understand. Why is it that every time that Meghan is she's in the news every day. What am I saying? But all I'm saying is every time that Meghan Markle does something, this Meghan McCain just shows up out of nowhere, slithers out from wherever she was hiding, whatever back alley she was hiding in, and I see this headline here saying Meghan McCain slams Meghan Markle's Netflix series as tone deaf. Now, first thing is, the show has not even been out. All we saw is a brief trailer. And the trailer was anything but tone deaf. That's the funny thing about it. And then I don't understand the people who are talking about Meghan in a way where they're trying to say that just because she is having a show or whatever, talking about lifestyle and making things better for yourself and making it better for other people around you. She's, just because she's talking about, baking the cake or something or whatever, just because she's doing that, all of a sudden it's tone deaf. But when everybody else does it, it's normal. I don't understand. And another thing too, Meghan McCain was born with a silver spoon attached to her lips. Okay? She was born in the lap of luxury. She was never in the positions where Meghan was. Okay? Meghan McCain was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. She's always talking about her daddy this and her daddy that. Her dad was obviously John McCain, and she is such a daddy's girl. Oh my God. When she was on The View, she probably said my dad like a billion times, and she was only there for a couple of years. She's probably said my dad a billion times. The woman is a huge Nepo baby. Okay? And baby being the operative word because she's not very astute. The woman was one of the worst people that I've ever seen on The View. And let's put it that way. And there's a lot of people who have been on The View. But anyways, every time that Meghan Markle does something, says something, there is Meghan McCain talking about it. Like she's looking to ride off of her coattails or something. She did it all these years from her dad, and now because her dad's gone, she's hooked on to Meghan now. Meghan Markle now, is that it? Duchess Meghan. But anyways, you know what? Forget about Meghan McCain. Forget about her. Then it goes on here. Another headline I see here is Prince Harry's body language in Meghan Markle's Netflix thriller reveals true feelings. True feelings about what? Harry was on there for like 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds properly. It's so much so that I was trying to get a screenshot of Harry and Meghan together in that little, what we see here. I had to work really hard to get that screenshot because he was there for like 1 minute. Sorry, not even a minute. A second, couple seconds. That was it. And and then it goes on here as Meghan Markle returns to Instagram. Fans spot relatable social media gaffe. And I think I know what that is about. I think apparently these people are so obsessed with everything that Meghan Markle does. That's just Meghan. Everything that she does. They're obsessed with it. They apparently zoomed in to where apparently Meghan had practiced, because I even wondered this myself too. I was like, wait a minute. Did that all just happen in one shot? Like, that looks so perfect. But of course she had to practice beforehand. Of course she did. This is called infotainment, guys. This is entertainment here. Of course she practiced. They zoomed in and they were like, oh, look. She practiced before. Guys, it is crazy to me. Crazy to think that people are so obsessed with Meghan Markle that they had to zoom in to see that on the beach where she wrote that 2025, that famous 2025 that will go down in history. When she wrote that there were people. There's people that were looking to see that in the sand she had written it. Apparently she had tried it before and it wasn't as perfect as the one that she did this time. And that is a new level of obsession, guys. It's a new level of obsession. It's so much so that I can't even speak right now. It's a new level of obsession. There you go. That's what I meant to say. And let's see what else here. And then it says here, Meghan Markle turns off Instagram comments, and here's why it matters. And it goes on. And then it says, video, Meghan Markle hope would never see the light of day again. I didn't even know what that is. I don't even know what that's about. If there was a video that Meghan Markle did not want to be seen, trust me, it would be out there. Trust me, it would be out there. We would all see it because it would be everywhere. Because no matter what, if Meghan sneezes, it will make the headlines. Guys, trust and be assured, it will make the headlines. So, yeah. And it goes on here. Let me see what else here we got here. Okay, yeah. Celebrities react to Meghan Markle's Netflix show. Oh my God. And they keep promoting that Meghan McCain. It's like she's trying to just ride off of Meghan's coattails. And of course, also that Kinsey Schofield, I was watching a clip with her and she was crazy. She's talking about, because there was some sort of, there was something that happened, and that happened on the same day. And it was a tragic situation. I don't want to talk too much about it here. But apparently, for some reason, Kinsey Schofield thinks that of all the things that happened on that day, that it is horrible that Meghan, a regular person who is not responsible for any of this stuff, she's not responsible for any laws in America about boom booms or whatever. She is not responsible for any of that stuff, right? But of course, Kinsey Schofield is gonna twist it in a way to make it look like half Meghan is being insensitive for launching her Instagram and all this stuff on the same day that something tragic happened. Like if Meghan controls all these things. It's like people have been giving Meghan so much, they have been giving her so much, I don't even know what the word is. Power, maybe. Well, I mean, she obviously has a lot of power, but they've been giving her all this power. Like if Meghan is the one in control of so much. She is not in control of whatever is happening and going on in the rest of the world. She can only control her area where she is in her life. That's it. But either way. And and then I see, I don't know what this is about, but I think, is that, okay. I see here, and it has Angela Levatin, guys, in the thumbnail. So I know it's going to be some sort of unhinged crazy thing. It says here, this looks dreadful. Meghan Markle returns to Netflix with reality cooking show. Like, really? and Angela Levatin is in there, so I know it's going to be unhinged and crazy. So, you know, and I think, and then another thing here. Okay. Another thing here that says here, trad wife meets Gwyneth Paltrow 2.0. Meghan Markle's new Netflix show, unrelatable apparently, from that's Sky News Australia. So what do you expect from them? But guys, you know what? It's crazy. It is nuts, and that's all I gotta say about that. Because you know what? I'm done talking about all of the crazy reactions and all of the stuff that has been going on. And these people, I just think people are nuts when it comes to Meghan. They have gone stark raving mad. But you know what? Now we're going to talk about the positive stuff. We're going to talk about some positives right now. So Meghan Markle, of course, she launched her Instagram, and one of the second video obviously is her, you know, promoting her Netflix cooking series, show, lifestyle series, whatever you want to call it. And that is just amazing, right? Let's see here. Oh my God, guys, my computer has gone bum, and I'm using my daughter's iPad, and so have mercy on me right now. I hate use it. Like, I like to use the computer because this is easier for me. But yeah, so let me just see here. Okay, so as far as numbers are concerned, this trailer that Meghan released, okay, has been watched it has been watched millions of times. There's millions of views already on Instagram and on Twitter and like all over the place. YouTube, millions of views everywhere. Just letting you know that. And even like the Netflix CEO, he put it on his Twitter as well. And so this right now, for all the people who are talking about it, the funny thing is, when they're talking about, the more they talk about this, the more that they talk about this, right? The more they talk about this, the better it is, because more people will know about it and people will be watching. And Meghan did not need all this publicity in order for people to watch her show, because people are going to watch the show no matter what. But it's just helping. So thanks to all of y'all for talking about her continuously. And yeah, thanks. That's all I got to say about that. Thanks so much. You are just making it, better for Meghan. There you go. So you know what? Let's just read a little bit of what this whole thing will entail here. And it says here, for Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, love is in the details, the small, personal moments that bring delight to those we cherish. In With Love, Meghan, which I love that, guys. I love that. I just love the fact that it's called With Love, Meghan. We join Meghan in the kitchen, the garden, and even at the beehive. I mean, the lady has bees, guys. As she prepares to host friends, both old and new, sharing some of her favorite tips and tricks for cooking, gardening, crafting, and more. Meghan reveals how even the most minute details can help add beauty to our lives and, most importantly, help bring people together. Yeah, so I don't understand how people are saying that this is out of touch when the people haven't seen it yet. All they saw is a less than 2 minute trailer. That's all they saw. And they have deduced that, it's this and it's that. You know, the funny thing about it is people have been comparing this to Martha Stewart. I don't believe it's going to be anything like anything that Martha Stewart has done. I mean, respect to Martha Stewart, but Martha Stewart, to me, I mean, she's an incredible lady, yes, but she's a little dry and she's not Meghan. Let's just put it that way. She's not Meghan. Meghan will have her own stamp on this. Meghan is not going to be anything like Martha Stewart at all. I don't even know why people even think Martha Stewart when you see this, because this show looks like it's going to be fun. It has ladies drinking, having a little cocktail in the afternoon or whatever. I mean, she has her friends there, Harry's there, her dog's there. Like, there's no way this is anything like anything that Martha Stewart has done, but I'm just saying, I think it's going to be completely different. So let's just continue here. Okay, so it goes on here. Meghan reveals how I read that part already. Whether it's preparing take-home gifts for guests or added a sprinkle of edible flowers to breakfast, it's truly the thought that counts. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Let's see what else they have here. Okay, so it says here, and of course, this is going to be 8 episodes, guys, and it's going to be about half an hour for each episode, and I know some people will watch the whole thing in one setting, and it depends on the day. Guys, if I have the time, I'm definitely going to watch the whole if I can watch the whole thing, because it's only half an hour, so it's cool. It's possible. So let's read a little more here. What can I find? Where can I find the With Love Meghan trailer? It says, take a look at what Meghan's cooking up this season in the trailer at the top. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Who are Meghan's guests in With Love Meghan? In each episode, Meghan invites friends, old and new, to roll up their sleeves and join her in the kitchen, garden, and beyond. Whether Meghan is sharing personal tips and tricks or taking the opportunity to learn something new, it's time for connection. Guests include Roy Cho, Mindy Kaling, Alice Walters, with additional acclaimed chefs and special friends. And yeah, and one of her friends, definitely, Abigail. That's one of her friends that from the time she was in Suits, right? And so yeah, so it says here, the series is shot in Montecito, California. Just some stuff that people might want to know. And it says, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, invites friends and famous guests to a beautiful California estate where she shares cooking, gardening, and hosting tips. So yeah, this is going to be a #1 show, guys. And another thing as well, and people have been talking about this as well, that the fact is it wasn't shot at her home. And one thing that I will say about this is, why do people expect Meghan would shoot something like this at her house? Why? There's people who have made threats to Meghan, her husband, and her family, her 2 kids. Like, there's people out there who want to hurt them. Okay? I mean, judging from all the vitriol and the hate that all these headlines that I read to you earlier, there's people out there who want to do them harm. So why would Meghan invite anybody into her house who is, they're not wishing her well? And you know what? If you want to see where and how Meghan and Harry live, you know what? Go watch the docu-series that they did. there's a lot of stuff in there you can watch. Go watch that again if you want to see how they live. You're not going to see their new house. You see where they were living then. But you're not going to see their new house that they're living in right now in Montecito. No, you don't need to see that. I don't even want to see it. And I can imagine how beautiful it is. And we've seen glimpses of it. But we don't need to see everything. No, we don't. Because you know why? Because I want them to be safe. I want them to be happy, and I want them to have their freedom and their privacy. I want that as a fan of them. If the only people who are upset that it's not at their house is, I don't know, the people who hate them. Because no rational person would expect that people would be filming all over their house. Like this, that doesn't make any sense. They have two beautiful young kids there. They don't want the cameras in their kids' face. It's very simple. So I can understand that. And it's only the people who hate Meghan and Harry, who don't wish them well. It's only them, who seem to have a problem with it. But, there you go. Whatever. That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, so the trailer definitely has been breaking all kinds of it's been doing well. And right now she is probably, her Instagram is over 1 million followers, guys. By the time I talk to you again, it'll probably be at 2 million. It's way over 1 million now. And it was only, and that's in one day, guys, in one day. Right? I think it was at like 100,000 or something before, and then it just rose to over 1 million in one day, and it'll probably be close to 2 million soon. And yeah. Anyways, guys, oh my gosh, it's been wonderful talking to you. I can't wait to see this, and I will be oh my god, I will be so ready. I will be sitting there with popcorn and some champagne, guys. That's what I'll be sitting there with, a nice cool bubbly champagne, and that's what I'll be doing when I'm watching it. That's what I'll be doing. How will you be watching? There's probably gonna be some watch parties, guys. It's not so. And this is bringing a lot of people together. Even the haters, guys. It's bringing the haters together as well, which is not really that great, but it is what it is. So anyways, guys, yeah, it was good talking to you, and I will talk to you in the next one. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Guys, if you've sent any super chats or super stickers, I really do appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming through. Thanks so much for supporting me, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.